So I study the icy moons, which are satellites that orbit the large planet in our solar system, such as Jupiter or Saturn. And these moons are interesting because they have ice on their surface. Some of these moons also harbor a deep liquid water ocean. You can ask, how do we know? This is because we have a lot of geophysical measurements from the spacecraft missions that were in the Jovian and Saturnian system a few decades ago. And these data strongly suggest that some of the moons have the liquid water ocean. So these moons are Europa and Ganymede that orbit around Jupiter, and then Enceladus and Titan that orbit around Saturn. These moons are considered part of a larger family of bodies that we call ocean worlds. So these are the worlds, planets or moons that have a liquid water ocean. And their typical structure, like the interior structure, is basically a rocky interior, like on the Earth we have the mantle. And then a hydrosphere, which can be either in solid or liquid state, depending on the pressure and temperature conditions. The study of ocean worlds is motivated by the question of the emergence of life somewhere else in the universe. So we don't know exactly how life started on the Earth, but some of the theories suggest that this happened at the floor of the Earth's oceans, where there is hot rock that interacts with liquid water, and it provides a lot of chemical energy to feed the organisms. Liquid water is considered by many as an essential ingredient for life to origin and thrive and develop. So that's why having a lot of liquid water, as we have in those moons, is very important and very interesting to study. Indeed, there's been a lot of new missions planned or even ongoing. So we have Europa Clipper, developed by NASA, which will launch hopefully next year, fingers crossed. And this mission will study Europa in very great detail, which we didn't have from the earlier missions. And also we have a JUICE mission that launched a few weeks ago, and this mission will investigate Ganymede, which is the largest moon in our solar system and is interesting for plenty of reasons. For example, it has its own dynamo, so it generates its own geomagnetic field, so it's a nice way to study. We can draw some similarities with the Earth, or for example Mars that had a dynamo probably earlier. And we have also other missions planned. So there's a Dragonfly mission by NASA, and this mission will launch likely in a few years, and it will study Titan, which is the other large moon.